Oh, I think you know what day it is. Greetings and welcome back to another Snacktastic episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host as always, Jason Oliveira. We've got a cornucopia of things to try here today. Our main course today consists of the extra hot, double hot, crunchy Cheetos. We're going to move on to the salad portion, which is some Kraft macaroni and cheese gummies and some Oscar Mayer wiener hot dog gummies and some pickle gummies. We'll see how those are. And then, of course, we got a nice dessert here that's been sitting on the shelf for at least a year, maybe a year and a half. They're really a little bit stiffer than they should be, but we're going to try them anyway. It's the Donut Shop coffee flavored Peeps, which I had every intention to review last year and just never got around to it. And we're going to wash it all down with the Snickers iced coffee drink. My stomach's going to feel great today. All right, let's bust into this. No time like the present. Now, you guys know me. I've done quite a few hot things. Here's one of the dumb hot things I've done in the past. These are very red, much redder than the normal ones. Actually, I guess the normal ones aren't really red. I don't know if I've ever actually had the hot ones. Well, here's the extra hot. Let's just skip the middle guy. Compared to like Pocky, the one chip challenge, they're kind of hot. My tongue is a little warm. However, whatever they're dusting these with, the cheese has been cranked up as well as the heat, and the flavor is phenomenal. It's so good. If you can handle a little bit more heat, I would definitely try those. We'll score them at the end, but so far, so good. Moving right along. This does not look fun nor exciting for me to try, but for you guys, I'll try anything. I'll try anything once. I'm a trisexual. Let's start with the macaroni and cheese, which just kind of looks like an orange slice, doesn't it? These are put out by our good friends at Frankfurt. Frankfurt makes a great chocolate. You haven't had their chocolate. Back in the day, I remember them not being so great. Or maybe it wasn't Frankfurt. I think it was Palmer. Anyway, Palmer's come up in the world too, but this does not taste like macaroni and cheese. I am noticing here it says artificially fruit-flavored gummy candy. So I'm assuming these are not hot dog flavored, and you said, what the hell is going on here? How do you eat this? Okay, so it's like a little hot dog. You got a hot dog in the middle. I'll take a bite of the hot dog and we'll see how it is. I guess I shouldn't play with my food. I don't know what fruit these are, but they're definitely not hot dog flavored. It would have been interesting if they were hot dog flavored. A lot of companies are doing weird shit like that. There's a Van Leeuwen's that's a macaroni and cheese. They have a pizza one. Why didn't I pick those up when I had the chance? Because I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. If I ever see those at Walmart again, I will pick them up again. They are a Walmart exclusive. Van Leeuwen's makes a pretty good ice cream. You should check them out. Now you're moving on. I was a little concerned when I first started with the mac and cheese one that the consistency of the gummies isn't going to be up to par with what I normally like for gummies. But this is a very soft gummy, a little tough to pull apart. Flavor, I couldn't tell you any of what fruit they were supposed to be. They're okay. They don't taste bad at all. Let's move along to the Peeps. I believe these are expired. Yeah, they expired. They expired October of 2022. That's not too bad. In a post-apocalyptic situation, you're not going to turn this down. You're scouring for food. You've been hungry for days. You haven't eaten. You haven't had any water in a little while. You come across a package of Peeps. They're only about a month, 3-4 months old. Come on. Now, unlike the kettle corn Peeps, where you can check out that video there, this has a smell. This is definitely a coffee smell. Oh boy. Listen, I'm not gonna subject you to the murder of this Peep. I'm just gonna rip its head off. Goodbye, Mr. Peep. Okay, wow. I wish I had tried those sooner. I'm not getting a huge coffee flavor. I'm getting more of a chocolatey flavor, more of a mocha type flavor. But I tell you, when I was a kid, you used to be able to buy chocolate marshmallows, and they were nothing like a chocolate marshmallow is today. That's the closest I've come to finding that flavor. The olfactory senses are very closely tied to your memories, so when you taste something that you remember as a kid, it can come flooding back. I want to take a minute before we wash this all down with a Snickers iced coffee beverage to tell you about a nightmare I had last night. This is my nightmares nowadays. My son Grayson and I were at a hotel that I have been at in the past in other dreams. I couldn't tell you how I end up at this hotel. It's a very unique hotel. It's got very antique architecture, whereas it has some modern stuff and then some stuff right in the middle, like 60s, 70s, 80s. It's weird depending on where you are in this hotel. Doesn't matter. Not part of the story. My son and I, Grayson, we're doing some kind of art project when I looked at my watch and it said 11:16 and we were supposed to check out at 11. And I began to panic because I had failed this hotel and I'd failed us, because now what are they going to do with our stuff? Are they going to give up the room? Are they going to just sell our stuff off? So I start freaking out and panicking, and I wake up and I'm still in a panic, and I fall back asleep and I'm panic. And I woke up so anxiety stricken this morning that it was unbelievable that a dream about not checking out of a hotel on time. And even further, I remember being like, shit, I was going to put the thing on the door that says, do not disturb. Finally, I am so parched from these hot, extra hot, flamin' hot Cheetos, crunchy Cheetos. Extra hot, flamin' crunchy Cheetos. So now I'm going to have to wash it down with a little bit of Snickers iced coffee. Snickers, when I was a kid, I probably told you this story before, but I'll tell you again. And I was home sick from school. I used to there was a holy trinity of snacks that I would want. And I would ask my mother to get me if she was, going to the store or whatever. Which meant store 44 walking distance, because my mother was blind as a bat and couldn't drive. You don't want her behind the wheel. You definitely don't want her behind the wheel now, do you, Mom?
I'll eat your ass for $2.
Yeah. Okay. Snickers, Fritos, and Dr. Pepper were my go-to. It was my holy trinity when I was sick. It made me feel better while I was watching The Price is Right, or Wheel of Fortune, or whatever was on. That's a rich coffee smell. Much like the candy bar, this is very satisfying. That's delicious. I can't drink any more of this because it's probably a mountain of sugar in it. I might have to drink all of this because this cap is not realigning. What the hell's going on here? It makes me concerned. Was it ever aligned? Was it open the whole time? Have I consumed botulism? And this is brought to you by Victor Allen's. I've never heard of this company before, but they make a fine Snickers iced coffee drink. All right, let's score these. This is a fine product. I have nothing wrong to say with this. It's not that hot though. If you were trying to shock people, you have failed miserably. If you're looking for a flavored sensation, then you got it right here. I'd give these a 9. For gummies, they don't pack a lot of flavor. If you're looking for the Sour Patch flavor, or you're looking for a sour watermelon or anything, it's not here. Oh, I guess it's not sour either, but even the gummies themselves don't have a lot of flavor, but I do like the consistency of them, and they have enough flavor to stand up on their own. So I'm going to give them a 6.5. They're not bad. Peeps, shock. Actually, I shouldn't say they're a shock, because if you go back and watch the Sparkleberry video, sometimes Peeps just lands the dive, and you end up with an amazing product. These are delicious. I do not think they make them anymore, so if you can find them out there, congratulations. If you can't, then let me know and I'll send you the rest of these. You don't want the rest of these. By the time they get to you, no bueno. And finally, wow. As far as a cheap, not like it was cheap, but it was actually sitting with a clearance. It wasn't on clearance. But as far as this type of product goes, hell, I'd give that an 8.5. It's delicious. It's really good. I don't know that it necessarily captures the flavor of Snickers, but there's definitely hints of it in there. A little bit of a nutty undertone, chocolates. It's good. You should definitely try it if you're into these sort of things. And if you're into these sort of things, like I'm into making these videos, then you should consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing. Hit that little bell icon. That one right over there. It'll let you know every time I put out a new video. And don't forget to make someone smile today. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun And in the rain is one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment and always live in love. Never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. I'm Jason Oliveira. This is the Vodkast. I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road. Take care, everybody.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.